Okay, so yesterday I was just in the Fusion 360 forum and was trying to help out mjoin. Anyways, they had this issue where they were trying to get a nested pattern outside of several bodies. So, it just popped into my head that this might be a really good add-in, and I called up Patrick here from Autodesk because at Autodesk University he shared some of his other add-ins, which you may or may not recall. Things like Sheeter, Nester, he's responsible for, Bolter, and one of the other ones he showed Venter. So called him out, told him what I'd like, and sure enough, what do you know, I come into work this morning and Patrick has created what he's calling DXFer. So cool, I downloaded it. I was actually in the middle of testing out his Sheeter add-in, which you link it to a Google Doc sheet, and then you can sync it with the Google Sheet. So pull sheet, so cancel, change size. Well, here I can show you the actual open sheet. So here's the sheet that is linked to this design. I just did a simple, I extruded a box and then I shelled it. So when you sync it, you can choose whether you want it to be the user parameters or all the parameters. So then you can come in here and just do, let's do record size. So my height, I'm going to make it 3, width 3, length 3, and thickness 0.125. Okay, so that's done. I'll change their save, pop back into Fusion 360, open up Sheeter, sync with Google Sheet, and then we'll change it to current size, it's going to be record size. Okay, boom, done. So it's pretty awesome, but now he's taken it a step further and created this GitHub repository called DXFer, and so we're just going to go ahead and download this. Open it, extract it, putting these, I've got a Fusion 360 add-in folder, so I'm just going to put it in here, like that folder. Just take master off the end of this. Close that. Back in here under add-ins, scripts and add-ins, go to add-ins, my add-ins, hit the plus, documents, Fusion 360 add-ins, DXFer, select folder, DXFer is popped up here, right here. Go ahead and hit run at startup and run. So let's see here, DXFer export command. So let's actually change, it's like we're going to leave the Sheeter open, so we're just going to change size. Another size, okay. Add-ins, DXF export command, file name, Fusion DXFer Sheeter test v1. Select faces. So I want this face, that face, and that face. How to separate faces in new DXF. We can do blocks, layers, or flat. Let's go ahead and do, interesting. Let's do blocks. And go OK. File exported to Sheeter test v1. Okay. So now what my typical process would be, I'd open up my RDWorks V8, which is what I use to cut on the laser cutter. and then I'd import. I'll go back to my documents. Told me where it put it, but I wasn't paying attention. Let's try it again. Add-ins, DXF, Fulton Fusion DXFer. Okay, so it's in a higher level. Let's try that again. Import. Under my name. There it is. No data. All right, Patrick. Let's see what's going on there. Face will be moved to origin. Oh, I think he said something. It might need to be a component. So right now this is just a body. Right click it, create component. Let's make a copy of this. Copy. Let's call that minus width times 2. Curious to see if these both update. So I'm just going to try to change the size. I think they should. Bingo. Okay, so we got 2 components. Let's try this again. DXFer, sheet test v1, separate them in blocks, select the faces. Let's just do that face and this face. Okay. Back here, import. No data. I'm wondering if it has to do with the orientation where, let's go add-ins, DXFer, select faces. I got nothing, Patrick. Well, I'm going to close this, send it to Patrick, and see what the changes need to be made.